So this is one of those movies that gets you wondering, are we finally at the end of our January Crab Fest? Well, only one way to find out. The Monuments Men. Okay, so The Monuments Men is directed by and stars George Clooney, and stars him along with Bill Murray, John Goodman, Bob Balaban, Matt Damon, Hugh Bonneville, and a few others. Now, this movie is basically the true story about a group of artists who enlist in the war to go behind enemy lines to retrieve several works of art that the Nazis have stolen, and in case that the Reich falls or Hitler dies, they're to destroy everything. Not all of them will survive. They're supposed to go in behind enemy lines and get them. Not all of them will survive. Worst case scenario, and thus we have our. Now, if you've all seen my reviews, you know as well as I do that I'm definitely game for any movie that is based off of true stories and events. And some of them have actually worked quite well, such as like Captain Phillips, Argo, Zero Dark 30, and even just last month's Lone Survivor. Some of those movies have worked really great. This one's in line with those. It's just not as groundbreaking as they. Don't get me wrong, I definitely like this movie. It didn't literally blow me out of the park as much as those other movies, but I still love it. Now let's talk about the cast in this movie, because really, I don't need to go there. Everyone gives great performances, like George Clooney, Matt Damon, Bill Murray. Let me tell you something. Do you know how Tom Hanks was able to prove himself to be versatile in both action, drama, and comedy? That's basically how Bill Murray is in this. And let me tell you, that guy is a master. And Cate Blanchett, I don't even need to go to Cate Blanchett, because honestly, if Cate Blanchett ever gave a bad performance, all hope in female actors are definitely diminished. And the movie's kind of built as a drama. The movie's really built as a dramedy, and there are also great comedy moments in this. It's like this one scene where Bob Balaban and Bill Murray come across like this scared German douchebag. He's so scared that his gun is shaking. They're kind of coming down, and then turning to each other, and Bill Murray just goes like, "Yeah, man, I have a smoke. Come on, man, I don't smoke. Hey, alright, listen, man, we got a German douchebag here who's scared to death, and we want him to fit the van. So take this joint alive before I stick up your." Overall, I had such a great time with The Monuments Men. Like I said earlier, it's not as groundbreaking, it's not as powerful, it is powerful, definitely, when you think about how, all those guys, they put their lives on the line just to steal the art that's still with us today, that's, in museums and such. The movie's not as groundbreaking as I would like it to be, but it's still a great time. But I saw it top dollar and definitely pay off to me. So overall, I will say this movie is a great time at top dollar. So that's all I have to say about The Monuments Men. Have you liked what you see? Comment down below. If so, I want to know. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more. Click down below.